have a beautiful heritage in the Salvation Army of serving and loving the least, the last, and the lost. We serve people who have been or who feel forgotten by the world. Our ministry of mercy is to let them know they are not forgotten by God. He never forgets us. Throughout the Old Testament, we read about the nation of Israel. The Israelites were God's chosen people. Through Jesus, we have become a part of God's people. He spoke through the prophet Isaiah to remind his people of an important truth. Let's read Isaiah 49, verses 15 and 16. Can a mother forget her nursing child? Can she feel no love for the child she has borne? But even if that were possible, I would not forget you. See, I have written your name on the palms of my hands. Always in my mind is a picture of Jerusalem's walls in ruins. Most people can see a mother's love as she nurses her baby, but God says while it may seem impossible for a mother to forget her child, it is impossible for God to forget us. He uses the symbolism of tattooing our name where he will always see it in the palm of his hand. He never forgets his children. We are his children. As we really see the people around us, we let them know they are not forgotten. This is an act of mercy and an act of love. One way we show people that God sees them is to let them know he is a personal God. He wants to be in relationship with us. He hears us and sees our pain. We see many examples of this in Scripture. Let's look at Hagar in Genesis. To set the stage, Sarai and Abram were an old married couple, very old. God had promised them a child, but they got tired of waiting for God to fulfill his promise, so they took matters into their own hands. Sarai encouraged her husband to sleep with her servant Hagar. Hagar got pregnant, but then Sarai got jealous and treated Hagar badly. Pregnant Hagar ran away into the desert. There, God tells her she will have a son and should name him Ishmael, which means God hears. Let's read how Hagar responded in Genesis 16:13. She gave this name to the Lord who spoke to her, "You are the God who sees me." For she said, "I have now seen the one who sees me." The Hebrew name for the God who sees is El Roi. Hagar recognized the character of God by using this name. He is a personal God who sees his people. He is involved. He does not forget. People want to be seen. We all want to know we are not forgotten. This is the ministry and heritage of the Salvation Army. Let's learn about one of our mercy ministries around the world. Ruth Schock was born in a small village in Switzerland in 1935. When she was 16 years old, she heard God call her to serve him through a Salvation Army open-air meeting. She trained as a nurse and then became a Salvation Army officer. Her first appointment became her ministry for most of her time as an officer, Chikinkata Hospital in Zambia, Africa. For most of her time there, she brought children into the world, but she also wanted to care for a specific group of people who were often forgotten, those at the end of their lives with HIV and AIDS. In 1991, she took charge of the newly established hospice ward and its 25 patients. Her ministry was one of mercy, helping them find purpose in their final months and days. They'd experienced a great deal of suffering in society from their HIV or AIDS and all that it means, both physically and socially, and she helped change the face of death from fear and suffering into something beautiful in preparation for eternity. During Major Schock's time at Chikinkata Hospital in the 80s, an Australian doctor named Ian Campbell served as well. As he attended to patients with HIV and AIDS, he recognized that much more was needed than simply treating the disease. Something needed to be done to prevent it from spreading. The HIV/AIDS epidemic, as it was called, had people afraid. Communities were kicking afflicted people out, expecting hospitals to take care of them until they died. They became the forgotten. The virus and disease were spreading so quickly that hospitals didn't have enough space. Dr. Campbell worked with others to create what was called the Home-Based Care and Prevention Program. It helped patients with HIV and AIDS return to their community and gave the family tools to help with treatment and prevention. This happened through community conversations. By asking questions and listening carefully to the answers, hospital field teams learned what each community understood about the disease and what they could and would do to stop its spread. It made the forgotten seen because people feel seen when their stories are heard. Along with his wife, Allison, Dr. Ian Campbell helped grow this process beyond chickenpox, beyond Zambia, and beyond HIV/AIDS. Now, community conversations for integrated mission have a global reach. They continue to help the hospital and other institutions, community, family, and CORE work together as a team for whatever issues a community is facing. People who had been forgotten are seen and heard and experience God's mercy in action.